Hello and welcome to BWTV. This is Brij Pahava and today I have with me Dr. Ashwini Kumar Sharma, Director General of National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. Thank you, Dr. Sharma, for giving BW Business World your time. Dr. Sharma holds a very important position when it comes to the tech and digital revolution in India. India currently ranks 44th in Global Connectivity Index and 91 in Readiness of Digital Market Index. And we need to improve these ranks. We need to show the world that we are not only growing economically, but we are growing digitally as well. Hence, this interview gets important for our viewers. Dr. Sharma, my first question to you is, the Modi government initially when it came to power had a clear mindset of a digital revolution in India. Do you think after 3 years of the government, it has progressed to a certain level that we see a bright future?
I think what you said is definitely we have made a very good progress in terms of digital technology, usage of digital technology, and especially in terms of the vision which the Government of India has got, that is Digital India, Make in India. And to achieve this, basically Government of India is even trying and pushing hard that we must try to make our citizens digitally literate, and that's the reason that in Digital India we have got almost 9 pillars, and one of the pillar basically is talking about delivery of services to citizens through technology only.
With technology also comes great responsibility, and in the recent months we saw how there were cyber attacks on various institutions, various governmental bodies, where various private companies all over the world, ransomware. Do you think India is as of now ready for such cyber attacks? Because many experts feel that we are not.
See, what is happening is technology is growing with a pace, but these cyber crimes are going better, faster than this pace also. So definitely there is a gap between these attacks and technology being used for this type of attacks. But we have been making attempts for that. That's the reason our own organization certain take care of this type of responses which are basically there. And not only this, even we have also started new courses in field of cyberspace, cyber security, like that.
What do you think of ethical hacking?
I think ethical hacking is a important part which we need to plug in into our education system also, because that really gives you hands-on. Otherwise, we have been going through the theoretical part, but when we go for ethical hacking and somebody is engaged in that, I think he can give us better solutions to us in handling such problems.
So NIELIT is also given with the responsibility of training those who will brighten the future of digital India. What are the specific training programs which are your USP, which differentiate you and will make you produce technology leaders of the future?
See, the best part with the NIELIT is a government body, and it has been engaged in both type of courses, that means a formal education system as well as the non-formal education system. I think probably it is one of the oldest and biggest organization in terms of non-formal education system, and with our pan-India presence at 40 locations, we have been trying to basically go for education in terms of various short-term courses which varies from 20 hours to 4,000 hours. One of the few of the courses of NIELIT, like O level, A level, B level, they are well known for almost last 20-25 years, and even they are even rated in some of the places better than the formal courses like PGDC and MCA. So there is no doubt on that part. Besides this, what we have done is we have standardized our courses, and our basic aim is that since technology is changing very fast, we also have to have a competition, or let's say you can say we have to go with them in hands in hand. So we have been trying that we diversify our activities into new areas like IoT, Internet of Things, cloud computing, then cyberspace, then maybe now new terms which are coming up in the market. So we are making our courses and we are getting our master trainers trained in that part.
So whenever we speak about digital India and digital revolution, perception is formed that most of the digital revolution is happening in urban India, and there are millions of villages which are not still digitally connected, which don't have electricity for starters. Do you think we need to focus more on rural India? If yes, how do we do that? How do we make India digital rurally as well as
See, it is a fact that more than 50% population basically is staying or reside in the rural India. So definitely, in case we have to grow or we have to make India as a digital India, definitely we have to put our efforts for the digital literacy, digital education in rural area. Now, you rightly said that yes, definitely we are having some problems in terms of infrastructure, which include power, connectivity. But Government of India is very keen and making efforts for taking the internet connectivity to the panchayat. And that's the reason broadband, one of the project of Department of Telecommunication, they've been working to lay down the cables, optical cables to panchayats, and then subsequently providing the connectivity. Now, as far as the infrastructure is one thing, then secondly what is happening is very important, which is related to digital India, especially in the rural India, is that we have to bring awareness among the citizens. And that's the reason we started one scheme, which is a scheme by the present government also, that is Disha, Digital Saksharta Abhiyan, where basically now this time we are targeting that will train 6 crore citizens in the country, especially in the rural area, and that means basically 1 person per family. And the education will be given free of cost by the Government of India, by MIT, as being rolled out through by MIT, where NARED also has got a major role to play. And basic purpose of that is that any citizen who is whether literate or not literate, irrespective of that, he has to be digitally literate, because in the times to come, the way Government of India is thinking, the way Honorable Prime Minister is thinking, it has become a mandate that we start making our citizens at least aware how to operate a computer, how to operate a mobile, and how to avail the services, e-services especially being delivered by the government.
So when do you think this digital revolution will finally come into place? What's the year you have in mind?
See, what is happening is, we have been making efforts, we are trying for that, and I think the target is almost 2 years more that we are targeting. But see, what happens is depends upon number of external parameters also. For example, some of the places is very difficult to get citizens to come forward and get education. Sometimes it becomes a problem of infrastructure. Sometimes it becomes a problem of geographical climax. Like for example, now if you see northeast or let's say in J&K. So, but we are trying that by 2019 we must have 1% digitally literate among the 6 crore population. 1% per family.
1% per family by 2019.
2019.
Okay. You have also launched a new program called Power of She, which is basically there to empower women. So can you please elaborate on that program for our viewers?
See, basically it was an idea conceived within the organization that we have been targeting education for different sectors, and now Government of India is also making efforts and have been giving emphasis on entrepreneurship. So we thought, let's do one thing, let's plan out something where basically we use the power of she. This is what we did yesterday, where we basically invited female students and women who are going through our courses in different centers, especially Northeast, Jammu, Srinagar, Bihar, Chandigarh and Ajmer. So it means north, south, east, west of the part of the country. And basically we invited some panelists also. And basic purpose was basically to make them feel that we should not become a job seeker. Now we should become a job giver, which means basically we must try ourselves, must develop a confidence among the females, because we feel that in case females start this activity, it will multiply faster, because their effects will be more than a male. And that's the reason we took an initiative and we basically addressed them up. We gave them the tips how to start an entrepreneurship and what are the things which one should have to become an entrepreneur. And best part is that we also brief them out that how they can get a funding and what are the government various schemes going on where they can become a startup or they can become an entrepreneur.
Okay. So as an organization, you are also interested with some research findings and doing some research. So can you elaborate on or maybe give us an idea of some important research work that you have done, something on the top of your mind? See, we have been working on research project, R&D projects, and we have been working, let's say for example, in Jammu and Srinagar, we have worked on an R&D project which basically measures the pH and acidity of the lake over there. So it basically purifies the water. Similarly, in terms of technology, we have been working on number of the products where we basically want to use the IoT, the new concept, because in case when we are targeting for smart cities, IoT is going to play a major role.
So we have been working, our team there has been working on that, and we are developing small products where basically remotely using the internet technology we can basically make them operationalized.
Okay. So your final comments on Digital India and digital revolution in India?
I think it's a very good initiative by the government of India, and I think in case we are able to use the technology for the common man and looking to the age of the country where we are being considered as a youngest country in the world, I think we can do wonders. There is no limit for that.
Well, that sums it up. According to Dr. Kumar, by 2019, we have an ambitious project of at least educating one person per family in rural India. Thank you, Dr. Kumar, for giving BW Business for your time. Thank you.